That cigar is too much. It's just too much.
It's huge, man. Like it's the biggest thing I've ever had. Welcome everybody to another great episode of To Ash Cigar Social. I'm one of your co-hosts, Andrew Postel. My friends call me Drew, and one of my friends is right here with me, Eric Daniels. We're going to start it off how we always started off. What are you having today, my friend?
What's up, man? Hey, today's gonna be a little bit different. I think might be for the both of us. So um I'm really anticipating some of you guys to guess what he's got. But all right. So today we've got a Northern Italy special. This particular cigar is not anything traditional. I don't even think you can buy it in the United States. It's called a clandestino 3-6. And if you notice, it comes in this box. So let's go ahead and just take it out and show you what it looks like. This particular cigar is different. And the reason it's different is not just because it's from Italy, but because someone gave this to me that came out of a humidor a long time ago. Okay. And this particular cigar, let me look it up real quick. Um, this particular cigar, I can't even read it. It's in Italian, but it's from the manufacturer Bassano de Rapa. And it even gives you a minute of 50 minutes on the cigar. Um, I couldn't tell you anything about this because I couldn't translate it into English. But I will just say that it's got decent ratings and it was in my humidor, so I said, let's go.
Let's do it. I love it. I'm so curious about how it turns out.
Okay,
I
so
love
we've got we go ahead.
this is exactly why we do this show, to find
Okay,
new
so
stuff,
so
talk about it.
this is so wild. Here, I'm gonna kind of showcase it just a little bit more than I normally do, but it already comes pre-cut. But look at this shape. It's wild. It is
That
wild.
is
Now,
awesome.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little sketched out to put this in my mouth. Don't know where it's been, but here we go. So while you, all right. So my question to you is, do we do torch or do we do Bic?
I feel like you need to do a torch, man. I'm
Okay. All right.
always going to say torch in these situations.
All right. Here we go. All right. So we're gonna toast it up. So Drew, let me ask you while I'm toasting this thing up, and hopefully I don't die. What are you smoking today?
We don't plan this out at all. So I'm going to be smoking something crazy unique, very similar. It's the Jaime Garcia Reserva Especial, but it's the Gordo size. Look how big this is, as big as my head. 70 ring gauge, 70. I had to pre-cut it because I knew I wouldn't be able to do it live. But like you can pick up the normal size of this at any shop. It's a great smoke. It's part of the My Father line, if you can read that. But this is like, exactly what Andrew likes, medium to full. It definitely has oily tobacco in it. The wrapper is a Connecticut broadleaf. Everything else is from Nicaragua. I don't know how this is going to smoke, man. I've never had something this large before. It might take me the entire show just to get it lit.
Is that
So,
is that a Gorda?
yeah.
So is that a 60 or 62?
No. I'm sorry. I need to be even bigger than the Gordo, man. It is the Gordo Supreme. It is the 70 ring gauge, 70,
Oh my
seven,
God.
7 inches. Like literally, it's as big as my face. It's 7 inches, 70 ring gauge. I had nothing that would cut it. So I had to be really careful whenever I did it. And we're just gonna see how this turns out. It might be a nightmare, but we're gonna have fun doing it.
Oh my gosh, that is so chocolate bomb. Chocolate bomb. Can you believe that?
Awesome. I love seeing it. That's wonderful.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. I don't, maybe it's just because it's imported. I like it more. I don't know.
Hey, sometimes it's the company that makes things taste better. So, this is a great cigar here too. I love it.
Oh my gosh, you put that thing to your mouth and you're like, "Aye."
This is our most unique episode ever.
Ever. It's clandestino. Clandestino. All right, I took the pretentiousness off, and now we're just staring at the raw chocolate little bomb that it is. Oh my gosh, it's so good though. I've never had Italian cigar.
Well, I'm glad it's good, man, because I have had some European cigars. Sometimes they can be a little dicey because Europe doesn't have any good soil, or very few places do. So I'm very glad that that's a great smoke so far.
So this is right, like literally on the border of Switzerland and Italy. It's where I was just looking. And man, I'm gonna tell you what, this might be one of the top five cigars I've ever smoked.
Well, I wonder if you can order it online. You know, I
So
wonder if you can get it somehow.
it literally says on the website, not available online.
Awesome. And that's a great cigar to have. And it's better that it came from a friend. Wonderful.
This is wild. So story goes, my neighbor who you've met actually at our Ash to Ash events, Jake Weber, his wife was at someone's house that she was helping, and I think someone had passed away with this old humidor. Actually, yeah, it was an old humidor, and inside of it was this and maybe 25 other cigars. Inside of that was Ashton products, Ashton ESGs, like some really good stuff. And it had the old price tags on it. And you know it was old because it was like $16 for a cigar, you know?
Oh, which is still pretty pricey for back then.
Agreed. Oh, gone, dude. It I'm gonna be so pissed if I find out this is like this ultra rare, like super expensive, but I can tell you I would pay 20, 25, $30 for this all day.
Yeah, I think this thing comes in at 12 to 15 at most places because most people aren't going to buy something this ridiculous.
No,
But it's fun to have every once in a while. But it's this is probably a 3 hour cigar. So you're in it for the long haul with this bad boy.
y'all, do you know how long this has aged? I mean, look at this tobacco import stamp. It's old as sin.
I'm
I
glad you
mean,
have a great humidor that can like rehydrate it and get it back to a smokable condition. Do you remember how long you had it in your humidor for?
probably just shy of a year. It's 72. I put it in a special, um, its own Tupperware with a 72 in it, and just watched it, make sure it didn't mold up on us. And
Mhm.
I got more in there right now too. There's San Latanos in there, got some other old ones. Like you can't even read what it is because the wrapper's so brown.
I'm sure that there's an AI program somewhere that can help us track it down, you know?
Yeah. I mean, if I take it out of the wrapper, you can see what it is, but the like through the cellophane is just brown. It's wild.
Mm, I know what you mean then. Yeah, yeah.
So how does that thing pan out? Is it good?
Not really, but it's okay. I much rather prefer it to be in a smaller package. That way I can get more of the flavor inside. For me, this is a medium bodied cigar, and I can't taste anything unique in it. So it's not standing out. It's more like a gimmick to be this large. I've had plenty of the Jamie Garcia lines, and I really do like the cigars. Almost everything in my father is fine. But being this large and this big, it's hard to really grasp the uniqueness and the intricacies of the flavors. So if you are going to get this, just get it in a smaller size, and you will have a nice cigar.
The longer I'm in this, the more like Corona Gordas 47, 48 ring gauge attract me. Um, I'll just say that for all the people that I listen to online and follow, most people say the smaller ring gauges that are not cigarillos, but like smaller ring gauges, lanceros, people really flock to those because of the flavor that they get from them. And the larger you go, you get a better mouth feel with the amount of smoke you get, depending on the cut you have. And it's a weird concept because you think, oh, less tobacco, less expensive, less flavor. No, it's inverse. That thing right there might have a lot of smoke, but it doesn't have necessarily the same flavors that this thing does.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can get this to smoke correctly. There's plenty of other cigars that would give out a very thick smoke when you do it, but this thing's just so big. I'm lucky to get it in my mouth, jokes included.
There's a lot of jokes happening. I'm restraining right now. Drew, I'm not
So let
lying
me.
to you, bro. This is mind-alteringly good.
Good, good, man. That's awesome. I love hearing that.
It doesn't have
What
that
we
normal. I don't know. It's weird.
we got to make sure some of our Italy friends can maybe pick us up some.
So, Antico Cigaro Nostrano. Nostrano is the name of the brand of this. Clandestino, I think, might be either the model. Um, Speaking of models, Mayflower, uh, Crown Heads. They just released a brand new one that's going to be regular production called Mayflower. I got this one from John Huber
Oh,
himself in his office.
that's right. I remember you saying that. That's awesome.
They
How many of them have you had?
none yet. They just
Oh,
started releasing them at PCA last week.
do you haven't burned one yet?
No, no. I don't. Yeah, this is the first time well, they just released it this week at PCA.
Okay, so you don't even own one yet.
No, no, no. He wasn't giving them out because he couldn't. He
I
did give
gotcha.
me he did give me some other ones. So in this bag, this is in fact, this is the bag that he gave me, along with, swag. Um, he did give me a Jericho Hill. You seen those? He gave me Mil Diaz, which is a really good cigar. And he gave me some others that the La Imperiosa. I was smoking last night and it is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Which one of those three isn't one of those three a harder one to get?
I think Jericho Hill, I think. I haven't seen that anywhere.
Okay.
It's the reference to Johnny Cash. You have to go
Mm,
online and look up Jericho Hill and you'll see what I'm talking about.
gotcha.
All right, how was your week,
So
dude?
yeah, it's great. I'm so happy to be at the end of it. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff to do over the weekend too, but I'm at this local cigar place here in Fort Worth. This is
Oh,
Good Karma Cigars. If you can see the outside patio, I mean, it's such a wonderful day here in Texas. It's not too hot. I'm in the shade. It helps out, but this is exactly why we talk about supporting your local cigar places because they really have some gems. Some of them, if you have one close by, go visit it. Find out what the unique piece of that cigar palace is. And this is, to me, one of the nicer places to relax in downtown Fort Worth. This is right downtown. So you just come here, be in a little Zen garden, smoke a stogie, whatever you had going on before, you can leave it on the street. This is where you're going to focus right here.
that's great. I've not been there and it looks gorgeous. I need that apartment right above you there.
That's right. So this is
Um,
a an accessory dwelling unit. This house that this cigar shop is actually in, an old law firm that was at one time a home. They converted it into a law firm when they rezoned it to commercial as the city grew. And then the law firm moved somewhere else. And the cigar shop has it now, and it's an old law firm. So this is the accessory dwelling unit from way back when, 70 years ago. And now they just use it for storage. But you and I both know we would love to own even this house that the cigar shop would be in too. But yeah, that apartment would be a nice apartment to have as well.
that's awesome. What street is that off of?
So it is close to Main Street. It's on one of the side service roads. So if you're going towards the interstate, you have to just take one of the little side service roads to get to it. And if you don't know it's there, you might miss it. It's tucked away because it was a law firm. It was not designed to be flashy or stand out because it was a house at one time too. So it's kind of next to a church. And if you go to the end of the street, you got to turn around and go under the highway. So it's kind of like you only come here if you're coming here.
That's awesome. I love that. I was at Cattleman's on on Tuesday, and I sat in I sat in Cattleman's for 3 hours talking with people, and I had a um, Oscar Leaf that was a Sumatra I had not had before, and dude, that one knocked my socks off. It was good.
Cool. Yeah, the Oscar Leafs are like a medium body. Even sometimes I feel a little bit lighter. They almost have like a freshness to them.
Yeah.
They're wrapped in the tobacco leaf itself. So the fact they have a Sumatra is kind of unique for them.
I thought so too. I the guy that was at the desk, he's such a great guy. I love that guy. But he was like, "Do me a favor, try this one." And it wasn't that expensive. I mean, it might have been 11 or $12. And and he goes, "I promise you this, I know your palate. Try it." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I grabbed it, and sure enough, I mean, it was like, bro, it's like I can't tell you what it tastes like, but it's good.
So the cigar event that I had this week,
Yeah.
I was on a golf course. I sponsored a hole, and I'm a loan officer. What am I going to give on the golf course? Loans, a lower rate, So I gave away cigars. I gave away over 75 cigars to about 140 golfers were there that day. So about 75 different people grabbed a cigar, get them hooked young. They weren't that young; they were all older, but it was a good time. Everybody seemed to enjoy having a cigar on the golf course, so it was fun, and I got to have 3 or 4 cigars during that tournament. It was a good day.
Did you play it all?
Mm. So I chose to be at the hole to meet everybody rather than play that day.
That's what that cigar said. Sorry, that's terrible. I'm sorry. It's just terrible joke. Terrible joke. Um, that cigar is too much. It's just too much.
It's huge, man. Like it's the biggest thing I've ever had.
It
Ah, we can keep going
and
with this.
and look at that ash, dude. It's so perfect. It's gonna make me want 70 ring gauge cigars.
Don't do it. It's crazy.
It's so much tobacco. Oh, so much. Man, I'm looking forward to seeing some stuff that came out of PC. You know what PCA is? When I say PCA, you know what I'm talking about?
Give it out. Well, tell us what PCA is.
So it's basically cigars and it's the oh shoot, now you asked me and I forgot. The Cigar Association. I forgot the P. What does the P stand for? Hang on. It's wild because there's some Premium Cigar Association. Thank you. Okay. So it's an organization that supports cigars and pipe retail industry, but it's kind of like
Like
the
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 advocacy group,
it is,
right?
but it's SEMA of cigars. And
That's it.
so the past 2 years, I'm pretty sure the past 2 years it's been in New Orleans, and everybody goes there. When you go on YouTube, look up PCA cigars, and there's people that just walk around with their phones and video all the elaborate like setups, like Arturo Fuente and Ashton, and I mean some of them. And I kind of want to talk about this. It was wild because it looked like a nightclub. Like there's velvet ropes out front, and inside they built a box with somebody standing guard, and you were accepted in if, I don't know how you get in, but my guess is people are in there and just chill out, smoking, watching television. And it's pretty wild the elaborate setups that you see just for these things.
They got a market too. And plus, if you're a cigar fan, you want to see it. You want to see the elaborate setup and have make it special.
Well, what's awesome is that if you buy a ticket to go, you can try things like the Mayflower for free, and they give them out. So, I mean, there's opportunity for you to like nauseate yourself in tobacco, but also find some things that are pretty rare.
Yeah.
I
Is it
know
on the
that
bucket list for you to attend one year? Would you do it?
I would like to, but it's also I don't know. It almost feels, and this is, I'm not trying to be catty, but like most of those, that industry knows each other. And when you go there, it's like Perdomo hooks up with John Huber and like they have their thing. And then you've got this ultra YouTuber that gets invited in. But for the bystander that's walking by, I got a lanyard, you know. eh. I don't know. I think I like watching it on YouTube and then save a bunch of money and time and go make money while I can and then go buy the product and see if I agree with it or not.
I can dig it, my friend. All
Just
right. So what kind of cigar things do you got coming up? You got to do anything this weekend where you can enjoy a good stick?
yeah. So I'll be in Granbury tomorrow. Um, going to a friend's place for my motorcycle club. I ride for Fourth Watch. I am the secretary for that motorcycle club, and we go through um, discuss things that we want to do for the year, what organizations we want to participate in, like and help, whether it be children organizations, widow organizations, things of that nature for sort of a charity kind of thing. And then we also talk about what events we want to do as a club, like toy runs or just different rides that pull people in. And all that is over cigars and probably hamburgers and hot dogs. And so we'll talk about all that stuff and try to figure out where we can make our mark in the world for a good place.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I feel like so no alcohol there?
Oh, yeah, but I don't partake in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I think Yamaha says no alcohol at any Yamaha event. I think that's one of their rules. I'm only remembering that because it stood out to me that no, I would drink at a Yamaha motorcycle club event. I don't know if it's true, but I thought it was unique when somebody told it to me.
I think we're gonna see more of that, man. Um, I understand the irony of me sucking on a tobacco stick and saying that alcohol is bad for you, but I mean, it's funny. Oh, here's some news, and it'll be old by the time you guys see this. But did you see where Rocky Patel fought for the cigar industry?
Yeah, I hope that's the last thing, man. I hope it's the last case, the last thing to go before a judge. I mean, it's settled. Like this is not a cigarette. It should be done and over.
No, it is not.
I hope that
And he he was at PCA, and they gave him like the Life Achievement Award for going through all that, which they should have.
yeah.
I mean, he totally deserved that. And I just recently found some product of his that I'm in love with, but I
You want to
normally have.
summarize it for the audience just in case?
Yeah, sorry. Uh, from what I understand, you by all means jump in because I'm sure I'm going to butcher this. The uh, tobacco industry was being treated as a whole for both cigarettes and cigars to follow the same standards, regardless if they were two different products or not. They were both tobacco. They were both going to have the same standard to jump through the hoops. And we all know that cigars are not cigarettes, and cigarettes are highly taxed, highly on the list to try to eradicate as quickly as possible because of health concerns. And both Drew and I agree to that. The concern is that it was going to annihilate all anybody but the major brands that it could afford to jump through the hoops to sell their product. And the standards that they would have to go through to do all the things that they do for cigarettes would have just killed them. And that was the intent. The government was trying to kill the tobacco industry. And so Rocky Patel came in and was like, whoa, 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 whoa. We got this line of team of medical professionals that are unbiased. We're going to do all the testing. We're going to do all the things that tell you that this is far from what that other product is. It's not, it's two different things. And they convinced a judge to that this was actually, they actually proved, and I don't know if you saw it, they proved that the two cigars a day, the person that relaxed actually lived longer.
I also like the line where they were talking about like these are hand rolled. Like an expert person has to go through training and do it for so long before they can become a master roller. Like this is not a machine that puts something in there with some other things to make it more addictive. Like this is an artisan skill set, and it shouldn't be treated like something else. And I'm glad that I hope it's the final one because they've been fighting it for like 10 years. And I thought it was over until this last little court case came out. So hopefully this is the end of it. Fingers crossed. Here's something to you, Mr. Patel. Thanks so much. Appreciate you
Cheers,
guys.
bro. Cheers. That is such a big deal. Mr. Patel, thank you. I know I know a lot of people that were really starting to get sketched out. I know people, maybe even myself, that were thinking about stocking up because we weren't able to get it anymore.
You know, that's funny because I think there was a president that did that right before the Cuban embargo happened. He ordered just, a few boxes of Cubans right
just
before.
just a handful,
Mhm.
1400 or so. And yeah, I saw that. Kennedy was he was awesome. And I mean,
But you know what?
he knew what he had.
It,
He loved it.
and it was cigars. Like, don't get me wrong, political people buy stocks and shares of companies right before they pass a bill these days. So buying cigars before the embargo probably is not the worst thing that you can do out there,
Nah.
comparatively speaking, at least.
No, I mean, he was just hedging a bet that he liked the product and he just couldn't like there was no if think about that time frame, there was no saving that. Like I bet even if he came out in the public with it and said, "Hey, here's my 1400 cigars that I pulled before the end of the," like everybody would be like, "Yeah," because the Soviets landing there and taking us out would have been terrible. So who cares about the cigars at that point?
So I may not have shared this with you before, but there's a place in Austin that has pre-embargo Cubans for sale out of a humidor.
What does that cost?
Yeah, it's redonkulous. Like a little cigarillo is about 80. A full size stick is like 250. I think some of them are 350 and 500.
Just got off a boat last week.
You can definitely tell they are not off a boat from last week. Like some of them
Yeah.
are white owls, some of them are some other brands, but you can see it. I went there just to take a picture of it.
You know,
I wasn't gonna.
I'd go on record to say I'd spend $80 for a cigarillo.
It's a pre-embargo Cuban. I wonder what they taste like too.
I mean, we could share one.
I mean, I've had a post-embargo Cuban. They're pretty good.
Oh,
So what's a
really?
pre-embargo mean? Oh yeah, yeah. I've smoked one on this show.
Mm, mm.
Um,
That's right, the one
but
that
I
didn't record. Yeah.
yeah, but I have one more H. Upman Cubano at the house. Maybe I'll break it out for an episode here in the future. But yeah, so there was a time, Eric, where um under Obama we were allowed to bring Cubans back to America
Uh-huh. It's like a
as long as it
small
was
window, really small window.
yeah, as long as for your daily use. And luckily, I smoke 400 cigars a day, so I brought back several for my own personal use. And so yeah, I've had a few. They're really good. They're super clean cigars. But the thing that's great about now is there's the families that were in Cuba have fractured and gone to other countries. You can find just as equally comparable cigars other places that are really good that you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for. But there is still the Cubans. They are the best, but not by much. Only by a small amount these days.
For somebody that's never smoked one, me, and for the people that are watching this, you're saying it may not be justifiable for the cost, right?
I Amani is like 60, a Cohiba is like 80. So no, I don't think that's not what an average person can spend on anything.
That's interesting. You ever had Southern Draw?
I feel like I have.
This is called the Rose of Sharon.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
right on.
that's a good one, boy. I just happen to have it in that bag that I had with Crown Heads. It's a good one. Um, man, I can't get over how much I'm enjoying this.
Is that good,
Okay,
huh? That's great.
it's really good. Like, I'm guessing it's just because it's so old. I don't know. It has a An overhang, you know how like caramel kind of stays with you for a while? It's kind of like that.
So my wife tells this story because I don't like coconut, and we were in Hawaii and we went to this restaurant on the side of a mountain in the middle of nowhere. And sometimes I get overwhelmed by a menu. Okay, just hang tight with me. So I was like, I don't know, give me this thing. And they brought it out. And I'm like, wow, this is the greatest dish ever. What is this? And my wife was like, that's coconut milk that you're tasting. I'm like, no, it's not. I hate coconut. She goes, yep. And then I looked at the ingredients. Sometimes it's just the environment and the excitement. They can add to your flavors. So either it's really that good or you're just really excited about having it.
That is so funny. Uh, I hate big menus too. I hate them. Like if I go to what's that place downtown that has the worst like book of menu? Not
It's
macaroni grill.
the Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake. That
It it's so big they've got advertising in it. There are ads in their menu. That's how
I
big
just
it is. It's ridiculous.
that's so funny. Like it pisses me off to sit there in that place.
Chicks dig the Cheesecake Factory though, man. The ladies love it. So if you
What
ever
a
need a safe place to take somebody, Cheesecake Factory seems to work about every time.
That's hilarious. Well, I'm gonna keep barreling at this thing. You guys, thanks for watching this particular podcast. This is Drew and Eric's weird conundrums that are hanging out in their I want this. There we go. I mean, it's just old. It, I like it. I like it a lot. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, subscribe, all those things, whatever. But I hope you find camaraderie. This week is big in camaraderie for me. I hope you find camaraderie in the things that you enjoy doing. Drew, any last words?
Take it easy, everybody. Just take it. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching Ash to Ash Cigar Social.
Hey, guys.